There, today we have some interesting energies as the moon aligns with both Saturn and Neptune and shifts from Pisces into Aries. So, that important part of the zodiac where a planet goes from Pisces into Aries, goes from the end into the beginning, goes from the place of letting go and surrender and connecting with the big picture beyond the here and now, goes into being reborn in something new, into something new. So those energies are highlighted today. Very interesting ways that they are combined. So let's break it down. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Thursday, May 22nd. So we've had the moon in Pisces for the last couple of days, helping us connect to that bigger picture of how we transcend the ordinary and connect to what is true and brings meaning to our lives in the bigger picture. So, spiritual needs are highlighted, spiritual principles, anything that gets us sort of into that bigger picture of being able to see things from beyond the what's right in front of us, right? The here and now, tangible, what is going on in the bigger picture of the energy soup that we're in. So Pisces helps us connect with that. It helps us feel things. So if you have been feeling things or felt energy moving, that is all part of that Pisces moon dynamic. So it's an opportunity to feel, to let go, to recognize what belongs to you, what doesn't belong to you, to be real with yourself about energies that are moving through and connect with that bigger picture of spiritual guidance, with your heart's wisdom and what your spirit and soul really need in that bigger picture. So, as we complete that work in the morning, Pacific time, around 9:05 a.m. Pacific, the moon joins up with Saturn right at the very, very end of Pisces. And Saturn is about to go into Aries. So it's kind of ripe in that really final minutes of the final degree of Pisces, where Saturn is completing old forms and structures. So that includes physical things, but it also includes structures for how we organize our understanding of the world, our definitions of reality, our patterns, our habits, our ways of orienting ourselves. All of that is coming to a point of release, but also, I mean, it's in the process of being released, really. That's already underway. But really, this moment is about recognizing where the work really is, what we haven't completed yet, really some of those truths surfacing as we do this reckoning process with how we have done things in the past and how we want to do them differently in the future, and kind of the collision course that the past and the future can come into when we realize we can't cling to the ways that are comfortable and familiar from the past if we really want the good things that we imagine and dream of for the future. So, kind of some of that reckoning and awareness and surfacing of those deeper places of letting go, and some of the challenges that come up around that. It's hard to let go of what you know. I mean, it really is about releasing things that have given you comfort in the past. So so the moon activates that Saturn, and that Saturn, especially as it is just about to leave Pisces to enter that rebirth, new beginnings point at 0 degrees Aries. So So that happens at 9:05, and then at 9:20 Pacific time, AM Pacific time, uh, the moon goes into Aries. So, so it joins up with Saturn, then it immediately afterward enters Aries, where we have Neptune. So to the extent, so did I say 9:20 AM is when the moon goes into Aries? To the extent that the energies of Saturn being in Pisces have us releasing old ways of being, old structures, old forms. The energy of Neptune in early Aries has us beginning already. We're already with one foot in the beginning of something new. We are stepping into that dream. So Neptune is about the myth, the metaphor, the bigger picture of what matters and the dream that we want to create as we step into the future. So in our hearts, in our feelings, in the energy, in the vibrations around us, we are already experiencing that dream beginning to find its existence. And so, very beginning, so we can't necessarily fully see or understand it yet, but we're starting to feel. And with that Neptune energy, we feel things, so we can feel the energy shifting. And that just further highlights that collision course between the past and the future, where our hearts are ready for the future. We feel and we want, and we are ready to connect with new ways of being, new ways of experiencing the world, new ways of doing things, new possibilities for ourselves and our communities and the world around us, and how that might be emerging, at least in our consciousness of what is possible, if not yet in physical change and really seeing. So we're not yet seeing those new structures starting to emerge yet because Saturn hasn't gone into Aries yet. So on Saturday, Saturn goes into Aries, and that's when we have really both feet in that world of the future. And we get to start to see how to create, how to put the Legos together to start building the castle. I don't know why, but Legos just popped into my mind because it's very structural, right? So we start to see how we can do things, what we can do, how things need to come together, or what action steps we need to take. That is what's going to start happening once Saturn goes into Aries. And I had a video from Sunday, May 18th, diving a little deeper into that Saturn shift into Aries. So for more on that, definitely watch or rewatch Sunday's video about Saturn entering Aries. So today's moon, the mood of the day is activating these energies, and we can feel the bumpiness, but also the excitement, also the possibilities opening up, like, like kind of like the the fog starting to lift in some ways. Um, but not fully, right? So we're starting to get those glimpses, or the more at this point, the feeling of what is possible, even though we may not have created it yet. By definition, we are focusing our energy and stepping into something that doesn't exist yet. And so that will be the process. And we are at the stage in that process where we are just beginning to imagine, and to imagine a little bit more tangibly, and to see and feel how these energies are showing up, the little seeds, the little sparks that I was talking about yesterday, in terms of when we see that magic in the world, to go, yes, that's it. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like when somebody is being kind, being helpful, working together, finding solutions. You say, yes, that is what it feels like when this future dream takes shape. And so there's the little spark. There is the little seed, And that is what I'm going to focus on to build from. So that's where we are right now. We're just starting to glimpse the little sparks, the little seeds, and it will grow from there. So enjoy these energies today. Trust the process, trust the flow, right? As the moon goes into Aries, there's going to be more energy. Aries is a fire sign, it's action oriented. So there might be more of an ability to do things or to feel that impulse to take action. Once the moon goes into Aries, you might need to move. You might need to move your body, get out, do something, take an action, call, make a phone call, I don't know, do something on your to-do list, but take care of your body too, because your body is going through this process as well, and it may need to move. You may need to shake off some of the residue of what you've been working through or moving through in your feelings and your emotions, and just picking up on the energy. So hopefully that's helpful. I know it was a lot. Thanks for being here with me and for keeping on this journey. I am so excited to share with you, and my website, astrologyheals.com, is a great place to check out my readings and other offerings. I am working currently on some bite-sized learning to share with you on my new member site. So click on Join Astrology Heals in the description for this video to join either at the free or the paid level. And soon I will have some little mini classes for you there. Thanks so much again for being here and being a subscriber to this YouTube channel. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care.